Okay, so you have seen how visual cues are important and how big of a role they can play in the different desires that our children are going to have. So it's important for us to make sure that the visual cues that we have around our homes, in our child's bedroom, in the living room, and things like that are set up to try to steer them toward reading versus steering them toward other things such as video games. Now, that's something that a lot of parents struggle with. Why are my kids always playing video games? But then, if you look at most of our houses, the TV is front and center in the living room. The remotes are sitting very close to like comfortable armchairs and things like that. And we have things all set up so that it just kind of naturally steers us toward watching TV or playing video games or that type of thing. So to be able to counter that, what we need to do is try to put more visual cues in that are going to point our kids to reading. So that's where easy access to books, having stacks of books that are sitting near comfortable places where they can sit, having comfortable book nooks, having lots of bookshelves, and actually just, you know, putting things in places that are going to make it easy for them to just kind of gravitate toward those books. If you think about it, when you go into a doctor's office or a dentist office, one of the first things that you often see are like those magazine racks with the magazines like right here, front and center. And what do you normally do? If you're like me, you walk over and pick up a magazine and start reading. Or they'll have them, displayed out nicely on tables, that type of thing. So we can do the same kind of thing in our homes. Instead of having the books all tucked away, even on bookshelves. Bookshelves are great, but you can actually, it's called strewing. You can grab some books off the shelf that you think your child might be interested in, maybe a topic that they're currently learning about, that type of thing, and place a few of them either face out in your bookshelf so that it grabs their attention, or you can place it on one of your surfaces, table, that type of thing, so it grabs your child's attention. Um, Purposefully, it's pretty easy for us to have piles of stuff sitting out all over the place, but if we're purposeful about our piles, it's a lot more likely to catch our child's attention. So think about the visual cues, walk through your rooms kind of like a detective and see if the cues that you're seeing in each room, what that would make you gravitate toward, and then be purposeful about what you're placing, what you're leaving out, what you're putting away. Um, Maybe if you have a gaming system or that type of thing that's sitting out, put it away so that your child doesn't instantly see it when they walk in the room and think, ooh, I should play a video game. All right, so let me know in the comments below, is your home set up this way? Is your home set up to have an environment of reading? Do your kids have comfortable places where they can go and read a book, places that are dedicated to reading? Let me know below, and if that's something that you need to work on, then you can let us know that as well. And now, time for the next tip.